The city of Hamilton is on deck to get a brand new 13-kilometer-long light rail transit line, and the province of Ontario has promised to pay 100% of the capital cost to make it happen. Cue the ribbon cutting, right? Not so fast.
A new documentary is shining a light on the impact of Hamilton's light rail transit on tenants and small businesses. Trainwreck is screening at Playhouse Cinema on Thursday. Today we are joined by two of the filmmakers, Emily and Taras. Tell us about the documentary.
So the documentary sort of sheds a light on stories about the LRT project that haven't really been talked about as much as they should. Mm-hmm. We look at businesses, at tenants, at basically anyone being affected by the LRT and facing transit-induced displacement.
Yeah, because it's funny how you think about something like this happening, but you don't necessarily take a look at every aspect.
Yeah, so this is actually quite a destructive project in the lower city. Metrolinx is purchasing more than 90 properties for demolition to widen the road to accommodate the construction of the train. And many of those are apartment buildings with rental units. And so we estimate close to 170 apartments are being demolished.
Wow.
And dozens of people have already been displaced, and there are more evictions coming.
What inspired you to tell this story?
Well, Emily and I both got involved pretty early in organizing tenants to, fight back against transit-induced displacement. So we sort of saw what was happening and how tenants and businesses were being treated by Metrolinx. And yeah, that inspired us to make this documentary to shed light on what's happening down there, on how people are being affected, and really, showing the first-hand experiences.
Now, I'm assuming, because of that, that's what you want people to see. That's what you want this documentary to achieve. Broad scheme of things, how do you think this story will change the narrative around the LTR?
Well, it's been a political football for over a decade. There's, a lot of arguments, yes LRT, no LRT, but I think the stories of people who are directly affected haven't been heard and properly considered. And so our hope is that, all of the Hamilton community will watch this film, but also city councillors and Metrolinx staff, and they will consider the true devastating impact this project is having on people, working class people who live along King Street. And they're very reasonable demands for compensation, rehousing, and a promise of a new affordable housing unit to be built to move back into.
How long have you guys been working on this film project?
Just over a year now.
Just over a year.
Yeah.
And what kind of feedback are you getting from people? Because I'm sure you're talking to friends and family, and you're saying, okay, this is what we're working on, and this is why we're working on it. What kind of feedback have you gotten so far?
So far, for me, extremely positive feedback, I'd have to say. I think people are, from who I've spoken to, they're glad that people are talking about the LRT in this way, that it's not just some sort of binary, yes LRT, no LRT, but it's really looking at the LRT's place within the city and its place in exacerbating the housing crisis that we have right now.
It's true, yeah, because people have to live somewhere, but people have to get to where they're going.
Exactly.
So it's very much a constant debate. Where can we grab tickets for the screening?
There's an upcoming screening at Playhouse Cinema, Thursday, July 11th, 7 p.m.
So and where can we get our tickets?
Playhousecinema.ca.
Playhousecinema.ca. Well, congratulations. It looks wonderful, the little snippets that I have seen of it so far. And we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you
so much.
Thanks for joining us.